Hi guys, so I've created this this look. It is just a half cut crease, fairly simple, fairly standard look. Very similar to sort of what I've done in the past, but I'm going out now and this is the standard go-to look at the moment, so this is why I've done it. But I do want to try some Halloween stuff this week, so I'm going to try and get around to that. But yeah, so for now this is this look, fairly standard, go out. As usual, I ran out of time to do my hair because I'm late. I've literally got to fly out the door in about 5 minutes. So yeah, nothing done with the hair, but need to do that. Next time the aim is to actually get to the hair. Or maybe I should do the hair first, that might be an idea. Yeah, okay. You just never be bothered to do it either, but this time I've actually run out of time. But anyway, if you want to find out how I did this look, then please keep on watching. So I've already done the one eye, so I'm just going to go in and do the other one. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm taking the Tartelette in Bloom palette, and I'm taking the Smarty Pants shade, and I'm just going to put that sort of in the crease. I'm going to zoom you in actually, and just doing it back and forth. Okay, now I'm going to take the shade Rebel, if you can, oh god. Now I'm going to take the shade Rebel, which is this one. No wait, yes I am. And just going to follow the same pattern, but focusing more on this outer bit and the inner bit, which is not spreading out as wide. Now I'm going to take the shade Leader, which is the dark, sort of like a dark burgundy, and just put it in the outer and bring it in, but mainly on the outer bit. And blending that. So now I'm going to take the Benefit Buoying Concealer, the Airbrush Concealer in number 1 shade, and just taking the little detail brush from Real Techniques pack, and I'm going to do a half cut crease. Like so. Not the most perfect half cut crease, but it will have to do. Then I'm just going to take some of my MAC Fix Plus and spray the detail brush, and then I'm going to put on this, which is the Be Beautiful Studio Glitter in the shade Champers. Just going to pack it on where the half cut crease is. Now I am taking the some Barry M Dazzle Dust in the shade Rose Gold, I think it is. I'm just taking the same brush and packing it on the sort of middle part, if you like, just to make that transition a little bit softer. I'm just taking a little bit of Vaseline and dipping my brush into that, and then using another glitter by the Be Beautiful Studio, and it's in the shade Marshmallow. Everything will be linked down below. So I'm just going to put that in the middle bit. Just to blend that more in, I'm just going to take the shade Rebel again and soften that transition. Now I'm going to go in with the lashes. So I've used, they're from Certified, they come in these really nice boxes, like a little thing like this. I think they're so pretty. I got two. I got one in Calypso, and then this one that I'm using today is Callisto. I haven't done my eyeliner. I worry about myself sometimes. I'm going to do my eyeliner off camera because it's just the same combo that I always use. So yeah, I'm going to do that quickly and then I will be back. And shall I do my lashes off camera? Yeah, okay. So when I'm back, I'm going to have the lashes on and the eyeliner. So I'll be back in a minute. So I'm going to take the Fit Me concealer, Maybelline Fit Me concealer, sorry, in the shade 220, that's the matte poreless, and then also NARS All Day Luminous, and that's in the shade Stromboli. I'm just going to put a little bit of each on the end of my sponge. Probably more NARS because I prefer the coverage. And then spray it with some Fix Plus and dab away. And the skin's quite red at the moment. I mean, I always have reddish skin anyway, but I need better coverage at the moment because it's kind of like, I don't know, it's just really, really patchy and like sore. It's a bit to do with the weather, a bit to do with my face wash, a bit of a mixture. I find the Fix Plus helps so much to spread it around. If you have dry skin and you find your foundation is a bit rubbish, well, not rubbish, sorry. If you find your foundation's hard to blend, Fix Plus or Urban Decay or Night Spray or Urban Decay, the cooling spray, yeah, those are really, really good for helping to spread it around. It just makes it a lot easier to blend. And I never want to put loads of moisturiser on because it breaks me out. So also, if you're someone that doesn't like putting loads of moisturiser on, then I find that like mists and setting sprays, I just find them so much nicer, like they don't feel as greasy on my skin. So going to put a little bit more NARS there where I need the sort of thicker coverage. My NARS is still my absolute go-to. I want to try some other ones. I really want to find a new foundation. It's not like amazing. I do really like it because I find it doesn't stick to dry patches. It is the easiest out of everything I've tried to blend, and it's not ridiculously thick or heavy, yet it gives a really good coverage. So it's not like Estee Lauder Double Wear or ones like that, like it just sets well. So yeah, now I'm going to do my forehead. Some moisturiser. Just been using the moisturiser I use is Medic 8 Better Moisturise. Oh god, it makes it so red. But this is really good because it's an oil-free one. Oil-free, is that what you call it? It's like a mattifying one, so if you get oily, that's a really good one to try because it doesn't break me out and it still moisturises my skin. So yeah. I'm blending that all in. I'm going to go in with the Becca Under Eye Brightening Concealer and just apply that under the eye. I like to do it sort of like either side of my nose as well, just to make it easy. I'm not good at contouring the nose, so I just tend to bring it in. Now just taking a mixture of those concealers, the Fit Me, the shade 20, and dotting that around, avoiding that middle bit. That's where I'm going to put the lightest shade of the tart Shape Tape. So put this is in the shade Light Sand. This is super bright, so I'm literally only going to put a little bit and then I'm going to blend it all in. And then the extra bit of concealer left on the sponge, I'm just going to dot around the face for the bits I want more coverage. Now to set the under eye, I'm going to use Stay Matte Transparent Rimmel. I'm just going to pack that under the eye. Okay, I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera just to be a little bit quicker, and then I'll be back with you. Okay, so I've done my brows off camera. Just use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in medium brown to outline them and draw them in a bit, and then to fill them in more and warm them up a tiny bit, I've used the dark brown shade in the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, and then I've outlined them with the Fit Me concealer in the shade 20 again. So for contour, I'm going to use the Iconic pigment stick in the shade 4.3. This is quite warm, but then I'm also going to, after I've done that, I'm going to go in with like a cooler bronze, powder bronzer. So yeah, so I'm first of all going to put this, I'm using my expert face brush. I find this is really good for buffing it all in. Then I'm just going to add it to my forehead with my hair, apparently. Now I'm going to go in with the Stila bronzer in the shade medium. And this is a lot more cool tone, so this should contour it a little bit more. Just gonna add it to the sides. So, and a little bit to my forehead. Ugh. First I'm going to use Smarty Pants from the Tartelette in Bloom and just do it under my eyes. So now I'm just going to do the other eye. I'm just creating a kind of cat eye shape with my sponge. So now onto lips. I'm going to use the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade London. Just going to outline them with this. And then going in with Dose of Colours Supernatural. You'll probably, if you do happen to stumble across this, you probably will notice that the majority of the products are so like Holly Boone uses. And it's because she's my favourite YouTuber, and I literally, everything she gets, I just see it and I need that. Yeah, all credit goes to Holly for all these products, because yeah, pretty much 90% of them I've found from you, so thank you. Now I'm going to put some highlighter on. I'm just going to use Ofra highlight. I'm going to use kind of like the champagne-y shade and the darker bronzy shade, a bit of a mix. And then going to use a little bit of the Iconic drops for the end of the nose, and then a little bit the inner eyes, and a little bit under the brow. Now I'm going to go in MAC Fix Plus, and that's the finished look. Thanks for watching, guys.